Hey guys, welcome to the Twilight event for the Umbral Equinox. I'm going in with a bit of an odd team. I really wanted to use Emperor again. He's one of my favorite characters, so I've been trying to find ways to make him work. And Setsa is definitely a way to do that, especially in a fight where they resist magic. Figure that one out. Well, imagine taking a magic user to a event where they resist magic heavily. I mean, look at the damage. He's capping at 400. Oh, not capping at all. Sorry. Poor terminology there, but you understand the idea. So, I've already completed this. This is a rerun with the exact same team, same call. In my previous run, I didn't actually use... I didn't end up using my friend unit at all, so I'll probably try and do the same for this one, just to keep it consistent. Yeah, so normally you don't want to dive bomb this early, but because of the way I'm playing with Emperor, I do. I really do. We need to get damage out. We need to do it fast. And the only way to do that is by this, basically. So, I had a fun time pulling for Setsa. 470 tickets later. The banner's fine. I have no issues with having a triple LD banner. Burst still isn't necessary at the moment in any fight. I'm using them for sake of ease and because, you know, favorites and that sort of thing. So yes, it was frustrating for some people. It didn't bother me in the slightest. It just means I don't have Tidus Burst, and that's fine. I haven't needed it at all in any of my events. So I feel no pressure to even pity it. I've got burst tokens at the moment that I'm kind of saving for. I think I'm using it for Ishtar. Not sure yet. I'm gonna see how the polygons go, but that's my idea at the moment. So I haven't needed Tidus Burst at all, or Titus. I'm gonna say Titus. If I am wrong, please let me know. But it feels weird saying Tidus when I've called him Titus my entire life. Because I grew up with FF10, you know? Yeah, so this is the idea behind the team. Just off-turn rainbow trap damage. And it's honestly a cool concept. I really enjoyed Leon, so pulling for him has been one of my... Yeah, just a lot of fun. He just does cool things. He has a cool gimmick. And I'm at that point now where I'm enjoying the gimmick characters because I have, you know, a decent character pool that can cover everything else if needed, you know? Alright. So, we want a red card A. Do I? No, I want a red card B. And then he just jumps turns anyway. Alright, thanks, Setsa. Oh, did that cleanse before the traps went off? No, cool. We're good. I would have been a tad salty about that, if that had been the case. Really no rainbow on the right? There we go. Get rid of the countdown. Dark Stream. So this team is very self-explanatory. They manipulate the debuffs pretty well between all of them, to be honest. I've got some call debuffs, but not many. I bought Kurosame, Jack, Sephiroth, so I guess the usual. just one apiece, and I'm kind of just spacing them out that way as well. Because he just doesn't need any more. Or they don't need any more. So yeah, for this fight in general, you could bring much better teams than this. This is definitely not an optimal team for this fight. It's just a fun one that I really wanted to do. Otherwise, because the orb count is that they need to take turns. So bring anyone like Warrior of Light, just a tank. Just kind of just bring like heavy DPS. Vaughn kills this entirely. I've got Vaughn now, and he's fine. Just not as fun as, you know, some of the other characters that I've got at the moment. Fun story. I had some good pulls in that battle. I ended up actually. Can we delay that? Give me a sec. Cool. This is what I wanted. Want to keep the traps on one of them at the moment. So I had a bit of a fun time pulling for Vaughn and Kefka. So previously I'd had one of each of Kefka and Arden's LDs, but that's not really what I wanted. Like, I wanted Vaughn LD, and I was probably gonna. I was actually planning to pity Kefka's burst because I think, like I said, I've been enjoying those weirder characters at the moment, and Kefka in general has a really interesting kit, lots of debuffs. I don't want to make use of it. So, here I am, jamming, because I'm expecting to pity Kefka burst. At the 200 crystal mark, or gem mark, I get Vaughn's burst. I'm like, alright, that's pretty good. Wasn't really, you know, it's whatever. Like, it's Vaughn, he doesn't need burst, but I'm not going to complain about having it, right? Give me a sec. Cool. And then 100 gems later, I get a gold. My game lags. I'm like, oh, I wonder what this could be. I'm rubbing my hands together. Like, what have I got? Gold orb. Nothing up until the final orb, and then it just turns into Kefka burst. So I really lucked out. I'm really happy about it, to be honest. I will be using Kefka in one of the later, in the third Umbral banner. So look forward to that, I guess. But it's the team for that fight wasn't based around Kefka. It was more based around the orb and just racing it. Really, Kefka was just there for the debuff switch. Essentially, I guess he's there for. But yeah, here's what it is. Cool, prismatic flash, battery, everyone. So yeah, this team just kind of goes. I can't wait till they stop being resisted in another fight. So I would really want to see this team perform. I think it has a lot of potential. Even if you swap Leon out for like another trap-based character, like I'm thinking Ace, and then that's just a lot of traps, my dude. I do like the utility of Leon though, like double HP dump, trap, absorb brave damage because dark enchant on the enemy. It's just not bad at all. Alright, we're almost there. Once we get to 50%, we just go ham. Cool. I think we're just gonna Dark Slash here. They don't resist Dark Slash because it's melee, but I started with such low rarity, it just doesn't make a difference. I have an awkward spot. 3 turns of loaded dice left. Let's do some damage. Thunder Crest. Well, like once we get to 50%, it's just damage city. We pop loaded dice, go into burst, pop second loaded dice, let them take turns. You know, the fun stuff. I will just Dark Bind this, just because I've got the loaded dice at the moment. I'm going to make use of the Bravery, and then I remembered he has a shield, so it's not going to do much. That's okay. Prismatic Flash. Come on. It's just that it's a trek to get past the last 10%. After that, we're in the clear. Thank you for battering him. So this is going to do more damage. I'm really hoping that when Emperor gets a C90, they do him justice, man. He's already got a really cool kit. It just needs some fine tuning, so that he's like the potency needs fine tuning, so that he's brought up to like current level Defender Plus stuff. You know, he's not quite there yet, which is fine. It is what it is. It's just, you know, I want him to be there. I want him to do well, because he is a character that is, again, just super unique, super interesting, and gotta love to see it when it does happen. Alright, red card. Alright, so A's gonna break here, go down to 49, probably. There we go. I still need to get B down to 50, up to 49 as well. Alright, I'm going to Dark Bind here. Alright, and this should bring him down to that as well. Maybe not, actually. Like, I know Emperor's out of loaded dice, so this just... Does move Emperor up? It does, okay, cool. Just don't delay too much. Alright, I think I actually died. No, I Prismatic, yeah. I stole out a little bit. Alright, we cleanse all that. He delayed himself that much. Alright, this is fine. We Ultra Slash closer to the thing. Alright, I'm just gonna pop a debuff on him, like a trap. This is the one thing that this team's a little awkward about. Well, not necessarily just this team. This fight in general is a bit awkward because of this. I will actually use Pissing Gleam here to try and break through the shield as much as I possibly can. I'm doing nothing to it. That's actually saddening. I'm going to break A now, so we keep the turn order somewhat. Alright. Cool. We're getting all the... We're setting up. A is going to take a turn in a sec. Dive Bomb? Yeah, Dive Bomb. Cool. That's fine. Alright. There we go. I will put down Dark Erosion. Prismatic Flash. Cool, minimal damage, that's fine, we're about to heal back up. He's gonna get delayed. Oh, this team is so cool. Like, overall, I think Setzer is actually a boring character in of himself. He has a lot in his kit, but that doesn't make him interesting, per se. I'm gonna do this real quick as well. And I think I'm gonna delay it one more turn. I'm just gonna Hellish Gale this now. But, again, each to their own. Just because I don't enjoy sets that much doesn't mean other people won't. I still use them for some content and to make some characters work, like Emperor. But overall, eh. Alright, so I need these guys to take a couple turns. Oh, come on. Stop with that. We'll just Thundercrest for now. You just supported each other to shits. Okay. I think I freeze Joker here. Yep. Cool. Dark Slash. I'm gonna let them have one more turn apiece. So I'm going to get the loaded dice in after the burst. I should have done it earlier because Kurosame call. That's alright. That's the reason why they're weak now. So realistically, I could have brought like Kurosame instead of Setzer, and would have been consistent HP damage up, weak down. But I like the idea of the Raymond numbers off damage. Makes for an interesting team. Okay. So believe it or not, this is actually okay. Like, yes, this burst itself is going to do much damage, but you know what will? The traps after. Which is why I'm going to use my two best abilities now to make the use of the loaded dice. Alright, and the idea is that we're going to keep alternating between B and A, so we delay them in the wrong order so that we can't keep delaying their turn. We just want them to actually take this damage. It's all for this one moment. This entire fight. Yep. Oh, that's actually annoying. Because I can't punch through it. I don't have the bravery damage to punch through it. So he's actually not going to get... This one's not going to get the trap, but the other one will. Okay. That's what it is. Oh, ready? 608,000. New record. Alright, dive bomb. Cool. Some bad luck on that. Thorns of Repentance. Oh! And this is why I made the team like this, because this is just so interesting in comparison to, like, just the stock standard stuff, you know? Yes, I could summon here, but I want this trap to go off before I do anything else. Yep. Keep going. Okay, that one was a little underwhelming. That's alright. And now we just win. This is one hell of a spicy... You know, I just want to see the actual damage with the launcher. That's one hell of a spicy hellish gale. 880k. Yes, with launch, but it's fine. It doesn't matter, dude. He's dead. He's dead. Who needs friends when you've got Emperor and Setzer? This is just a fun team. If you can get this team going in like a different fight, do that. You'll enjoy it immensely. There's not one that resists like this, because that's just painful. Cool. So that was my little interesting off-turn trap rainbow damage team, which I'm sure has been done previously, but Cool. Here are the arties. I'm kind of sad I didn't get the third Aspirations of World Domination for Emperor, but it's fine. Well, I'm gonna get on to the next loof, because I got 2 more to catch up on for content. See you guys soon.